Thanks for visiting my YouTube channel. Here are the NBA regular season standings updates, game result, and the game schedule for tomorrow. For the game result, in the first game, the Oklahoma City Thunder snapped their two-game losing streak after defeating the Philadelphia 76ers, with a score of 129-104. Chet Holmgren was the top scorer for the Oklahoma City Thunder with 29 points and 9 rebounds, followed by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander scored 27 points, Aaron Wiggins had 15 points, and Jalen Williams added 14 points. Tyrese Maxey was the top scorer for the Philadelphia 76ers with 28 points, followed by Quentin Grimes scored 13 points. In the second game, the Toronto Raptors beat the Golden State Warriors in overtime, with a score of 141-127. Emmanuel Quickley was the top scorer for the Toronto Raptors with 27 points, followed by Brandon Ingram scored 26 points, Scotty Barnes made a triple-double performance of 23 points, 25 rebounds and 10 assists, and Jacob Walter added 18 points. Stephen Curry was the top scorer for the Golden State Warriors with 39 points, followed by Draymond Green scored 21 points. In the third game, the Portland Trail Blazers snapped their three-game losing streak after defeating the Boston Celtics, with a score of 114-108. Shaedon Sharpe was the top scorer for the Portland Trail Blazers with 26 points, followed by Deni Avdija made a double-double performance of 24 points and 10 assists, Toumani Camara scored 20 points, and Donovan Clingan also made a double-double performance of 18 points and 18 rebounds. Jaylen Brown was the top scorer for the Boston Celtics with 37 points, followed by Anthony Simons scored 13 points. In the fourth game, the Washington Wizards got their second straight win after defeating the Memphis Grizzlies, with a score of 116-112. Alex Sir was the top scorer for the Washington Wizards with 20 points and 9 rebounds, followed by CJ McCollum scored 16 points, Bilal Coulibaly and Trey Johnson added 14 points each. Jaren Jackson was the top scorer for the Memphis Grizzlies with 31 points, followed by Ja Morant scored 21 points. In the fifth game, the LA Clippers got their four-game winning streak after defeating the Detroit Pistons, with a score of 112-99. Kawhi Leonard was the top scorer for the LA Clippers with a double-double performance of 55 points and 11 rebounds, followed by James Harden scored 28 points, Nicholas Batum had 12 points, and Brook Lopez added 7 points. Cade Cunningham was the top scorer for the Detroit Pistons with 27 points and 9 assists, followed by Jalen Duren made a double-double performance of 18 points and 14 rebounds. In the last game, the Los Angeles Lakers snapped their three-game losing streak after defeating the Sacramento Kings, with a score of 125-101. Luka Doncic was the top scorer for the Los Angeles Lakers with 34 points, followed by LeBron James scored 24 points, Nick Smith had 21 points, and Rui Hachimura added 12 points. DeMar DeRozan was the top scorer for the Sacramento Kings with 22 points, followed by Maxime Reynaud made a double-double performance of 16 points and 10 rebounds. And here are the NBA regular season standings updates. For the Eastern Conference standings, the number 1 in the Eastern Conference standings is Detroit Pistons, with a record of 24 wins and 8 losses. The number 2 is New York Knicks, with a record of 22 wins and 9 losses. The number 3 is Boston Celtics, with a record of 19 wins and 12 losses. The number 4 is Toronto Raptors, with a record of 19 wins and 14 losses. The number 5 is Orlando Magic, with a record of 18 wins and 14 losses. The number 6 is Philadelphia 76ers, with a record of 16 wins and 14 losses. The number 7 is Miami Heat, with a record of 17 wins and 15 losses. The number 8 is Cleveland Cavaliers, with a record of 17 wins and 16 losses. The number 9 is Chicago Bulls, with a record of 15 wins and 16 losses. The number 10 is Atlanta Hawks, with a record of 15 wins and 18 losses. The number 11 is Milwaukee Bucks, with a record of 13 wins and 19 losses. The number 12 is Charlotte Hornets, with a record of 11 wins and 20 losses. The number 13 is Brooklyn Nets, with a record of 10 wins and 19 losses. The number 14 is Washington Wizards, with a record of 7 wins and 23 losses. The number 15 is Indiana Pacers, with a record of 6 wins and 26 losses. For the Western Conference standings updates, the number 1 in the Western Conference standings is Oklahoma City Thunder, with a record of 27 wins and 5 losses. The number 2 is San Antonio Spurs, with a record of 23 wins and 8 losses. The number 3 is Denver Nuggets, with a record of 22 wins and 9 losses. The number 4 is Los Angeles Lakers, with a record of 20 wins and 10 losses. The number 5 is Houston Rockets, with a record of 19 wins and 10 losses. The number 6 is Minnesota Timberwolves, with a record of 20 wins and 12 losses. The number 7 is Phoenix Suns, with a record of 18 wins and 13 losses. The number 8 is Golden State Warriors, with a record of 16 wins and 16 losses. The number 9 is Memphis Grizzlies, with a record of 15 wins and 17 losses. The number 10 is Portland Trail Blazers, with a record of 13 wins and 19 losses. The number 11 is Utah Jazz, with a record of 12 wins and 19 losses. The number 12 is Dallas Mavericks, with a record of 12 wins and 21 losses. Number 13 is LA Clippers, with a record of 10 wins and 21 losses. The number 14 is Sacramento Kings, with a record of 8 wins and 24 losses. The number 15 is New Orleans Pelicans, with a record of 8 wins and 25 losses. And here are the games scheduled for tomorrow, December 30, Tuesday morning. In the first game, at 8 a.m., Charlotte Hornets vs Milwaukee Bucks, and Washington Wizards vs Phoenix Suns. At 8:30 a.m., Brooklyn Nets vs Golden State Warriors, Miami Heat vs Denver Nuggets, and Toronto Raptors vs Orlando Magic. At 9 a.m., Chicago Bulls vs Minnesota Timberwolves, Houston Rockets vs Indiana Pacers, New Orleans Pelicans vs New York Knicks, Oklahoma City Thunder vs Atlanta Hawks, and San Antonio Spurs vs Cleveland Cavaliers. In the last game, at 11:30 a.m., Portland Trail Blazers vs Dallas Mavericks.